Huw Edward's fall from grace has not only had a significant impact on his career but has also shattered the personal life he once held dear. His wife, Vicky Flind, has reportedly filed for divorce after enduring years of turmoil. Their marriage, which spanned over 3 decades, is now coming to a bitter end, with sources claiming that Vicky had reached her breaking point long before Edward's legal troubles came to light. The pair, who share 5 children, had weathered numerous storms throughout their relationship, but this final blow appears to have sealed their fate. According to reports, Vicky has initiated divorce proceedings after she kicked Edwards out of their home. The once prominent BBC News anchor, now disgraced, had put his family through hell, sources claim. The 63-year-old Edwards, whose reputation was once sterling in British journalism, has seen his personal and professional life crumble after pleading guilty to serious criminal charges. In September 2024, he was handed a 6-month prison sentence, which was suspended for 2 years, after admitting to the production and possession of indecent images of children. The legal proceedings against Edwards began after his arrest in November 2023. The arrest followed a disturbing investigation by South Wales Police, which uncovered Edwards' involvement in explicit conversations with convicted pedophile Alex Williams, a 25-year-old who had already been sentenced for his crimes. Williams had reportedly sent Edwards 41 images of child sexual abuse between December 2020 and August 2021, with 7 of those images being classified as Category A, the most severe level of child exploitation material. The revelations of Edwards' involvement in these heinous activities sent shockwaves through the media world and the public, tarnishing the reputation of a man who had long been a trusted figure in British homes. As the news broke, it became clear that Edwards' actions had far-reaching consequences, not only for his career but for his family. It has now been reported that Edwards' wife, Vicky, has officially taken steps to end their marriage, something that had been long anticipated by those close to the family. A source close to the situation told The Sun, "Vicky had enough of Edwards a long time ago, but this is the final nail in the coffin of their relationship. He's put her and their family through hell, so this was inevitable." Unsurprisingly, they separated a long time ago and Edwards has been living elsewhere, but it is now official. The insider also revealed that communication between the couple has broken down entirely, with the two now only speaking through their respective lawyers. This breakdown of communication underscores the deep rift that has formed between them as they try to navigate the legal and emotional fallout of this scandal. Vicky, who has remained silent in the public eye throughout the ordeal, has been described as strong and determined to protect her family, despite the unimaginable stress and trauma they have endured. Edward's personal crisis was compounded by the financial implications of his downfall. Just hours after the news of the divorce broke, reports emerged that Edwards had put the family's home on the market. The property, located in South London, is valued at £4.75 million, a substantial increase from the £1.85 million it was purchased for in 2006. The 6-bedroom house, described as a substantial detached mid-century family home, was once a place of happiness and family life, but it now symbolizes the wreckage of Edwards' former life. The timing of the sale suggests that Edwards is not only facing a public relations crisis but also potentially a financial one. Divorces involving high-profile figures often lead to complicated and costly settlements, particularly when large assets are involved. The sale of the family home is likely part of an effort to divide assets and move forward with the divorce proceedings, which have already begun to play out in the public eye. Edwards' legal troubles have been at the forefront of the media since his arrest, and the suspended prison sentence he received in September only further highlighted the gravity of his actions. He appeared in Westminster Magistrates' Court, where he pleaded guilty to 3 counts of making indecent images of children. Although the charges were serious enough to warrant a prison sentence, Edwards was spared immediate jail time, as his sentence was suspended for 2 years. As part of the conditions of his sentence, Edwards must complete a sex offender rehabilitation program designed to address the underlying behaviors that led to his criminal activity. In addition, although the court opted not to issue a Sexual Harm Prevention Order (SHPO), which would have restricted his internet use and contact with minors, Edwards was placed on the sex offenders register for the next 7 years. This designation serves as a stark reminder of the severity of his crimes and the long-lasting impact they will have on his future. During the sentencing, Chief Magistrate Paul Goldspring did not hold back in his assessment of Edwards' actions. Goldspring made it clear that Edwards' past as a respected journalist could not erase the damage he had caused to both his victims and his family. In his remarks, Goldspring emphasized the profound and lifelong effects of child sexual abuse, noting that the harm caused by such crimes is often immeasurable. He also delivered a scathing rebuke of Edwards' once pristine public image, stating that "your reputation is in tatters." The magistrate's comments reflected the shock and disappointment felt by many who had admired Edwards for his professionalism and dedication to his craft. As one of the BBC's most prominent news anchors, Edwards had been a fixture in British media for decades, earning accolades for his work and building a reputation as a trusted and reliable voice in journalism. He was a regular presence on the 10 o'clock news and became a household name for his calm and authoritative reporting during major national and international events. Perhaps one of his most memorable moments came in September 2022, when Edwards was the first to announce the death of Queen Elizabeth II, a solemn and historic occasion that he handled with the gravitas it deserved. Edwards also played a key role in the coverage of the Queen's funeral, leading the BBC's broadcast team as they guided the nation through one of its most significant moments in recent history. For his work during that period, Edwards and his colleagues were awarded a prestigious TRIC award, further solidifying his status as one of the most respected figures in British journalism. But those days of accolades and respect now seem like a distant memory, overshadowed by the dark revelations of his criminal behavior. Edwards' fall from grace has been swift and brutal, leaving many to question how such a prominent figure could engage in such destructive and illegal activities. Consequences of his actions have been felt not only by his family but also by his former colleagues and the industry that once celebrated him. Vicky Flind, Edwards' soon-to-be ex-wife, has also had a notable career in the media. 2 years younger than Edwards, she worked on several prominent political programs, including ITV's Peston and BBC One's This Week. Couple met when Edwards was 30 and working as a BBC correspondent in Westminster, and they quickly became one of the most well-known couples in British media. Over the years, they built a life together, raising 5 children and enjoying the fruits of their successful careers. But beneath the surface, it seems their relationship had been unraveling for some time. The strain of Edwards' double life, coupled with the public scrutiny that followed his arrest, may have finally driven Vicky to make the difficult decision to end their marriage. Despite the pain and heartache of the situation, those close to Vicky describe her as determined to move forward and protect her children from the worst of the fallout. As the divorce proceedings move ahead, it remains to be seen how Edwards will attempt to rebuild his life. His career in journalism is likely over, with the BBC and other media organizations distancing themselves from him in the wake of the scandal. His legacy, once defined by his contributions to British broadcasting, is now irrevocably tainted by his criminal actions and the harm they have caused. For Vicky and their 5 children, the road ahead will undoubtedly be difficult. The trauma of Edwards' crimes, combined with the intense public scrutiny surrounding their family, is something that will take time to heal. But those who know Vicky believe she has the strength and resilience to rebuild her life, even in the face of such profound adversity. As the dust settles on this heartbreaking chapter, it serves as a reminder of the far-reaching consequences of criminal behavior, particularly when it comes to public figures. Edwards' actions have not only destroyed his career and reputation but have also inflicted deep wounds on those closest to him. For now, it seems the only path forward is one of accountability and healing, as Edwards and his family navigate the aftermath of a scandal that will not soon be forgotten.